Hitchhiking America, day 16. Feeling good. Look at that. The sun's not out, but it's still pretty nice out. I'm happy. I definitely didn't camp around here because that would be bad. I just decided to come for a walk to this nice park along these bluffs here and, you know, hang out this morning, not last night. Yeah, so I'm gonna sit here for a little bit, have some water, have a snack, just some like almonds and stuff, and then we'll be walking. I'm not actually in Santa Barbara. I'm in somewhere kind of close by, so I'll actually probably have to, I think I'm like 10 miles away, so I'll probably have to hitchhike into Santa Barbara, probably walk a little bit through Santa Barbara, and then continue on south to LA. Probably be in LA today. It's not that far, so it's probably where I'll be. But I thought this would be a nice way to start the morning. Just kind of overlooking this ridge here. It's pretty nice. I'm gonna grab a little snack. All right. Hello, Hen Squared, Marlies. Good morning. Hello, everyone. Good morning from France. Thank you. It's not morning there, but it's morning here. I know you guys are gonna be surprised if you've been watching this channel for a while. What I have for breakfast is a Snickers bar and some nuts. I know you're surprised. I just threw it on the ground. But Snickers for breakfast, nuts for breakfast, and then we're walking out of here. And we'll be doing some hitchhiking in a bit. We'll just have to do a bit of walking. Is it going to rain? I hope not. If it does, we've got rain gear. The stream quality goes down a little bit with rain because I have to put you pretty much in a plastic bag because my phone's not waterproof. But that's okay. We'll still stream if it rains. I think this is just like what they call like, what do they call it? It's kind of just like, kind of fog, high cloud stuff that it just hangs out near the ocean. It's not an actual storm system or any kind of system with precipitation. I could be wrong. I could say that and it just immediately starts raining on my face, but I don't think it's supposed to rain. I could be wrong. I didn't check look at the forecast. I'm just like, it doesn't rain in California, right? So that's my current thought. It doesn't rain in California. Right. Hello, Jenga Mancala. This morning, I haven't eaten for a while, so I gotta get satisfied. But I thought this would be a nice place to start the stream. It's pretty nice out here. It would be nicer if like it was like blue skies, sunny. This view would be prettier, you know, the contrast with the blue and then the ocean and stuff. It's just kind of gray, but it's still pretty, in my opinion. So I thought I'd start here. It'll be a while yet before we start hitchhiking. I'm pretty far away from anywhere where I can hitchhike, so if anyone came here, it's like, I want to watch hitchhiking and I want to watch it now, you're gonna have to wait a little bit. Because not only is this a hitchhiking stream, but it's turned into kind of like an IRL variety stream, because I'm not hitchhiking all the time. There's other things I do too, like eat Snickers bars. Sponsor me, Snickers. It satisfies. But I had a good night. Definitely not in this park, because I wouldn't do that. Slept well. slept a little too well. I slept in. Usually I get woken up by the sun or like the light, but I like slept in till like 7 and I was completely out. View is awesome. I agree. I wish you guys could be here, because I don't think cameras really do it that well justice, you know? Like, along this ridge here, it's kind of like a steep ridge, which I like quite a bit. Good surf waves. It's pretty, you could surf it for sure. They're pretty small, pretty small. Hello, Marty Alisvac. Hopefully I said that right. Living life the way it's meant to be. Thank you. There's many different ways to live life. This isn't the only way to live your life. There's many valid ways to live your life. I enjoy doing this. I love doing this. I wish I could have got that on camera for you. There's like this bird, and it was pretty much surfing along this wave, like it was following the curve of the wave and just kind of like less than a foot off that thing. But just with how the camera looks and being in standard definition, you wouldn't have been able to see that. But I had to take a moment and drink that in, because it was pretty cool. I think if I could be any animal in the world, it'd be some kind of bird, like an eagle. Flying's just cool. Yesterday we had a great day. Yesterday was a really good day. 4 rides for really nice people. Actually, anyone that was watching yesterday, I don't know if you remember Salvador, the guy from Mexico, but he's been here for 25 years. I gave him my business card and we got a picture. He gave that business card to his daughter. His daughter added me on Instagram and commented on the photo that I took with her dad, being like, "Hey, that's my dad." So, my Instagram's down below. I thought that was pretty funny. I just got into my tent the other night, and I got a notification from Instagram. Someone commented, and it was one of my ride's daughters. Hey, Geed. Good morning, Scar. How's your day going? Is it still morning there? Or are you East Coast? Yeah, you're East Coast, so it would be just before noon. Yeah, 11:49. That makes sense. 8:49, 8:50 here. See, the plan for the day is we're going to LA. We're not that far, so we'll probably get there. Turns out I'm actually in Santa Barbara. Maybe I should change that. I'm like 10 miles before Santa Barbara, so I'll probably have to hitchhike to get into Santa Barbara, then hitchhike to get out of Santa Barbara. But we'll see. Cross that bridge when we get there. But wow, yesterday was a big day for the channel. Well, past 2 days have been big for the channel. Not yesterday, but the day before. We were at 150 followers that morning, and now we're at over 800. So the channel has done pretty well in the past day and a half. So I'm quite happy with that, and we're just gonna keep going. And I'm still not affiliated. We had 317 people at our highest viewer count yesterday. That's crazy. Well, thank you all for watching. I hope you do get enjoyment out of this. I get enjoyment out of this. I enjoy talking to you. I enjoy showing you what my life is like while I'm hitchhiking and traveling around. So, yeah, hope you enjoy it. But it's not all excitement and hitchhiking and meeting people. That's a lot of it. There's quite a bit of downtime. I like having you guys around. There's lots of really cool birds here. What is that? Here it's 8:52 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. But time in the U.S. is going to depend on where you are in the U.S. I'm on the West Coast, so we're Pacific time. Love the sound of the ocean waves. Trevor's hitchhiking ASMR. I'm glad you enjoy them. I think it's pretty beautiful. What you're probably hearing is the waves just down there. That's what you're seeing. The East Coast, yeah, 11:53. They've got 3 main time zones. Obviously, like, is Alaska a separate time zone? I don't even know. Hawaii would definitely be, is definitely a different time zone. Canada's got weird time zones. We've got 5. Because we've got like West Coast, like Pacific time, working your way to East Coast like Ontario. Then the Maritimes are an extra hour ahead, so 4 hours ahead from Pacific where we are here. And then Newfoundland's separate. It's an extra half hour ahead, so it's 4.5 hours ahead of where we are here. Canada's an odd one. But as much as I like sleeping in a bed and stuff like that, getting a motel and sleeping inside, like, not many things beat waking up, taking down your tent, and just having a kind of relaxing morning, looking at something like this. This makes me happy. There's several things that make me happy, but this is definitely one of them. My boots are getting really dry and cracked. They're gonna start dying on me quick, unless I like take them to a cobbler and like they work some crazy magic on them. Thank you, Snickers. A few nuts and then we'll head out. Nuts, water, and then we'll walk out of here. But again, we never litter. This will be going in my back pocket. I have one pocket that I keep for garbage. Yeah, I try to keep things looking just as nice or nicer as when I first got there. Hey Tom VD Bird, how's it going? Yeah, you can totally surf here. This wave here, right? It's a pretty long break. I'm doing excellent. I slept really well. I slept a little too well, as I said a little bit ago. I slept in past, usually I get up at first light. because the light just wakes me up. I don't set an alarm, I just wake up when it gets light out. But I was like out till close to 7 and it gets light just before 6, so. Multigrain Pasta, loving the stream, fascinated by what you're doing. Thank you. Thank you. Really happy you're enjoying the stream. Yeah. This is a fun thing, or I find this a fun thing that I'm doing. It's really enjoyable, it's a very rewarding thing, at least mentally rewarding, what I'm doing. I get a lot of satisfaction out of it. Hopefully you guys like it. Apparently Multigrain Pasta likes it, which makes me very happy. Almost 1,000 followers. Yes, I know. This channel has grown pretty quickly. This is Hitchhiking America Day 16. I've taken 1 day off during this trip, so I've streamed 15 days in my life, and we're getting close to 1,000 followers, so that's pretty crazy to me. I'm glad you guys have been enjoying this stream. Look at a bird. And we're gonna keep doing this because I'm having a great time. Ever feared for your life? I have feared for my life because of people's driving, not because of the person themselves. I guess their driving is kind of part of themselves, but that's the closest I've ever felt to fearing for my life. Driving's dangerous. Good morning from the East Coast. Good morning from the West Coast. Are you like right on the coast? Are you looking at the Atlantic while I'm looking at the Pacific? Where am I going today? LA, Los Angeles. We're 8:58 a.m. here on Pacific Standard Time. We're sorry, burp there. Yeah, we're not very far away from LA. It shouldn't be a problem to get to LA today. The highway here looks pretty decent. I assume once we get closer to LA, things are gonna like get larger. The highway is gonna grow up some more, and things will be weirder. But I think once we get really south of Santa Barbara, there's not that much between there and LA. Are you a little bit tired or no? Because it looks so. I think that's like I slept really well. I might look tired, and you kind of just look tired after you camp out for a night. Like you're unshowered, like you're not like you didn't wash anything. You didn't like yeah. Also, I don't know. Maybe the lighting makes me look tired. It's just kind of gray and washed out. Maybe that makes me look paler and tired. But no, I slept really well. So I feel well rested. It's my plan after I get to LA. Well, one of my old friends from when I was hitchhiking around Europe has a brother in the LA area, and apparently he might put me up for a night or two. So I might have a place to stay in Orange County, I think. But I might check out a bit of LA. But I'm not sure if I really want to do that much. Again, I'm not huge on big cities. Also, it seems like the bulk of IRL streamers are just... LA is their stomping ground. I feel like it's been done before. And this is, like, what I'd like doing is hitchhiking, traveling, going different places, meeting different people. So I won't be in LA long. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do there. But... yeah. I don't think I'm gonna just like walk around Hollywood or anything like that. Is it? Ah, Impact's here. The man, the legend. There's water in front of you? I think you're lying to me. It's not water. But I should jump into it. From here, I wouldn't make it to the water. hike Mount Baldy, Trevor. It was a really nice hike in the LA area. I'd do that. I just would. My backpack's back there. You can't see it. I'd rather not do it with my big bag on. Extra 60 pounds and live streaming it would just make for a sad Trevor. But I'll look into it. Once I get into LA, I'll see how things kind of play out. You guys know me, I like walking, I like hiking, so that's something I would be interested in doing. It's a good idea, Impact. Guy from Colorado, if I'm ever in Denver metropolitan area, let me know. I'd love to come to Colorado, so I should do that. Actually, me and Impact talked about this. We're making notes, because we've had a few people from all over the place say that if you're in this area, let's do something. And I want to do that, but I don't remember, because my memory is limited. Right. Probably gonna fall behind on the chat, but let's do this, guy. Run into the same Fox Sports producer that you did. Yeah, Impact has a really good first hitchhiking story. That's your first and only time, right? Gotta be my tour guide. Pick me up for a bit. I appreciate it, man. If I'm in the area, I've got your name and your location down. I'll try and contact you. Budamus Maximus. It'd be a good workout with the extra 60 plus pounds on my back, that's for sure. Alright. Might do that in a bit, but I usually just do my streaming thing when I'm streaming, write down notes here occasionally. Easiest way to reach you these days? Okay. Good morning, Shan. Good to see you. Nice scenery this morning. I agree. It's a little bit overcast, but that's okay. I'm getting distracted. I need to finish my little breakfast of Snickers and nuts. And start walking out of here. I think we got a decent walk today before we really get out there. And no. It's good to get a move on. Albeit this wouldn't be the best time to be hitchhiking in the world. It would still work. I've kind of talked about hitchhiking times before. I find morning rush hour, like we're a little bit on the downhill slope of rush hour, being that, you know, the average or the normal working time is 9 to 5. But when people are commuting to work, all they want to do is get to work. They're not going to pick up hitchhikers. And usually same thing with the evening rush hour, but I'd rather be hitchhiking in the evening rush hour than the morning rush hour. I know this might not be the most exciting way to start a stream. Like yesterday, I did stuff all morning, and then when I went live, it was like right before I went to walk out to start hitchhiking. I figured we'd start earlier. I'd show you guys what my morning's like. Because usually they're pretty chill, like this. Find a nice place, as long as the weather's okay. Relax, have a bite to eat, drink some water, enjoy your life. Beautiful morning. I agree. Z Connect. Even though the sun's not out, it's really nice. It's a nice temperature too. Like, I've got my down jacket on, but as soon as I start moving, we'll be shedding layers because it's not that cold. Just when I'm sitting still, it's comfortable to have it on. You like the chill mornings? Enjoy the scenic views? Awesome. Glad you like it, Shan. You like overcast weather? Where I am right now looks pretty ideal. Honestly, this is probably the best conditions for hitchhiking if it stays like this. This might get burnt off by the sun midday or something. I have no idea if this is an actual system or if it's just like some kind of Pacific fog stuff. But when conditions are like this, even when it's like the sun's setting, like out here on the Pacific, and it's really low, and the drivers are facing that, they can still see me because it's not shining the sun directly in their eyes and creating or turning me into just a black silhouette where they can't really see. And vice versa, if the sun's in my eyes, they can see me, but I'm looking like this because I can't see, and I never wear sunglasses. So it'd be, oops. Okay. Colder day, 64. Hello! It's all good. We had a puppy. They want to say hi. Hey! It's all good. Puppies! Where's the orange Arc'teryx jacket? That's my rain and wind jacket. There's no wind and there's no rain, so no orange Arc'teryx jacket. But yeah, partly cloudy, 64, forecast high. That's pretty ideal for being outside and hitchhiking. Do you wear sunscreen at all? What about sun damage when you're traveling? Yeah, I wear, whenever the sun's out, I wear sunscreen. I've put sunscreen on stream several times. Yesterday, the very first thing we did on stream was put sunscreen on. Yep, had a brief hello from both of their dogs. Good morning, Neon Tray. I agree. Sunscreen is very important. I'm naturally a pretty pale person. I'm already pretty tan from the amount of time I've spent outdoors on the strip, but yeah, sun can do real damage to your skin. I don't want to get melanoma or anything like that. So taking care of your body is part of the risk management. Can you see that, dude? It's a big bird. It's a cool looking dude. Lots of nature around here. Said I'm kind of tan now. I've got tan lines. My face and neck is tanned. Below my elbows is tanned. Everything else is pale. Maybe you can hitchhike on the bird. I can try. Next time it flies past. Grab its feet. It looks like some kind of like not a bald eagle, but like some kind of bird of prey. Probably it's got like long talons that would like dig into me and attack me. You ever go to Northern Canada again for a hitch? Ultimate challenge is to get a ride with someone dog sledding. Now, that would be great, but the thing with dog sledding is very few people do that as a mode of transportation anymore. Like, they used to use it for getting around, going hunting, stuff like that. But most dog sledding now is for tourist reasons, and they charge quite a bit for that service. And, and they probably just wouldn't pick me up, because if they're dog sledding, they probably have some person paying a few $100s to be on that dog sled. And that person probably doesn't want some random hitchhiker on that sled with them that they paid several $100s to be on. Exactly why it's challenging, yeah. Are you more of a dog or cat person? Like, I probably like dogs more. They're just like always so friendly. Like, no matter what, when you come home or something like that, the dog's just like, wow, I'm so happy to see you. Wow, I love you. Where a cat can be hit or miss on their kind of affection. The problem with dogs is you need to be taking care of them every day. Like, the longest you can leave them is like for a shift at work, kind of. But like, if I'm traveling all the time, unless I have family or good friends that want to take my dog and like take care of it, I can't just leave my dog. Your cat can kind of be left alone for a few days, and it'll be okay. You come home and it's like, oh, you're home. Interesting. Albeit, each dog's kind of different. At my dad's place, there's one cat. We had 3, but there's one cat. And then, other side of my family, no pets. It'll be a while yet before I get any pets. I'm not in a place in my life where I can support a pet. You'd love to go around some Scandinavian countries? For sure, they're beautiful. I did Norway, Sweden, Denmark back in 2015, and it was gorgeous. And it was, if you're not from there, everyone speaks English. It's if you speak English like fluently, you get by. I had one person in all my rides in like Norway, Sweden, Denmark that couldn't speak English, and it was like an elderly lady in northern Norway. I guess Trondheim, what would you call that? Central? Because Norway actually goes up really far. Actually shares a border with Russia. You can drive from Norway to North Korea with only crossing one other country. Wouldn't that be a road trip? You are a pet? Can I pet? When I come to Ontario, you can. Alright, we're almost finished my little breakfast here, and then we'll be heading out. Any specific places or sites you'd really hope to visit in your travels here in the US? Not really. Nothing in particular, that is. I'm sure there's a million places I'd love to see. But when I travel, I just don't plan. I just pick directions and go that way. So if I'm heading in a direction, someone picks me up, they're like, oh, you should check out this, it's in this direction, we're heading in that way. I'll be like, yes, let's do that. But most of the time, I'm not like, I have to see this. I'm going to specifically plan stuff around getting to that place so I can see that. Yeah, I just kind of wing it. I like it that way. Never know where you're gonna end up, and to me that's exciting. Gonna do a few quick errands. Impact. All right, see you in a bit, man. Where am I heading after LA? I haven't exactly decided. I don't think I'm going as far south as San Diego before I head east. So I might start heading east after LA, actually. This southern, like, everything, just use my south sign kind of hitchhiking, might be coming to an end. Panda Pillow Pet, don't come to my part of Cali, it's lame, nothing ever happens here. Well, what part of California are you in? So far, my whole experience with the United States has been very positive, especially scenery-wise, landscape-wise, like this type of stuff, because I've been going down the West Coast the whole time. Washington, Oregon, Northern California, Central California, now Southern California. All very worth it, visually, and just in general. I've had a great experience. The people I've met along the way have been amazing. Had some great rides. What are we at? 34 rides? I've had a really good time. Riverside. I don't know exactly where that is. Oh, east of LA. I have heard the east of LA isn't the best place to be, which, if I'm trying to get east out of LA, I'll end up in eastern LA, I guess. So there'll be. I actually will have to plan that out a bit. I just said that I don't really plan too much, but how I choose my method of heading east will take a little bit of planning, because, well, LA is just a huge city. Cities make things difficult for hitchhiking. Like, LA just kind of like sprawls out into a million different directions, so getting east to LA will be difficult, and I've heard eastern LA in places is, yeah, not the best place to be, so I'll have to kind of look at things a little bit. Rick Martin, your channel looks good, nice graphics and whatnot. Like the channel art, are you complimenting like the off, like my little picture and my offline image? Because if you are, thanks Watson, friend of the channel. On day 4 he created the artwork for the channel. He's a really awesome guy. But if you're talking about the video and audio quality of the stream itself, thank you. That's awesome. We've had a lot of problems along the way, getting the stream to where it's at now, and we still have problems. But it's been a lot more consistent. East LA is dangerous? Yeah, I've heard. Like maybe an hour out of LA? Yeah. LA is huge. LA is just very big. So, on this trip, I have not paid a single cent for transportation so far. So I've not used the public bus or anything. Everything has been either me walking or hitchhiking. Once I get to LA, that's going to change. I'm not going to walk through all of LA, because inevitably I'm going to get picked up by someone and they're going some random place, some suburb of LA or into LA, but not where I would necessarily want to go. And then once I get there, I'm not going to walk 20 miles to get anywhere. I'll be taking transit, which I'm impressed that I made it this far without paying anything for transportation. Talking about the art, well, I'll have to pass that along to Watson, because he made it. Yeah, I'm still using a shotgun directional mic. Probably don't even need the dead cat on it right now. There's not really any wind, but I have it on. Most people from LA are from Orange County and Anaheim. Yeah, I might have a place to stay in Orange County, so yeah, I might be spending a day or two and then heading out. Yeah. But yeah. Do some food eating streams in LA. Lots of good food options. We've done a few social eating streams at the end of my hitchhiking days. The problem I find when I'm streaming me eating is I barely eat because I'm talking to you guys rather than eating. And even stuff like this where I'm just eating a couple snacks and then heading out, I end up talking to chat more than I do actually try to get things done. I bet LA is full of amazing food. Like, it's a major metropolis. This probably has everything. Anything you could ever hope for. The ocean. We're shedding a layer. We're gonna start walking. I'm gonna overheat real quick. Alright. I am ready. Are you guys ready? Maybe we'll see someone famous. I have 800 followers. Aren't I famous yet? No. I'm definitely not doing this for any kind of fame or money or anything like that. I just wanted to show people what hitchhiking was like. That's the whole purpose of this channel. But sure, yeah, we meet someone famous. Even then, like, if you see someone famous, like, if I imagine myself being some famous person that's, like, recognizable, and I'm just, like, going to the grocery store, I'm just doing some errands, and you have constantly have people running up to you and being like, hey, oh my god, it's this person. Like, that would get old, like, when that first starts happening, like, that would be kind of neat, but, like, pretty quickly, like, I just want to go to the grocery store and, like, mind my own business, get some food, relax. So honestly, if I saw someone famous, like, maybe I'd show you guys, but I don't think I'd, like, you know, try and interview them on camera because they're doing their own thing. I don't want to invade people's privacy too much. I know content, it's great, but they're living their life and I want to let them live their life. Hey, Auto Fire. Good to see you, my man. What's the hold up with your affiliate status? Well, yeah, I applied for affiliate about 10 days ago, 9 days ago, last Sunday anyway. And I might have messed up on one of my tax forms a little bit. And okay, that's fine. So I tried to redo it. But when I tried to redo it, it says, because it says one of my tax things hasn't been started, and then I'm like, okay, let's start it. Click on it, click on complete form or open form, and it says it's already been done and there's nothing I can do. and then I try to restart the whole form. I fill everything out and the same thing happens. It says I haven't completed this one form. Then I go to fill it out and it's like, sorry, your application has already been submitted. There's nothing you can do. And then I had RicerMan get his like manager person to, or he offered to get his manager person to look at my affiliate thing, and he reset it completely. So I'm like, sweet, we can do that. That was like 2 days ago. I tried to fill it out, and the exact same thing happened. It said it wasn't completed. I clicked on it to try and complete it. It opened up the page and it's like, your application has already been submitted. So I don't know. You're gonna get partner before you get affiliate? Probably. It's like in permanent limbo. It's just cloudy so far. Maybe I'll get a little rain. How far do you plan to walk? It's a good question. I'll have to actually look that up because I'm not sure. I'm actually just, I guess, north of Santa Barbara, or I think anyway, I'm north of Santa Barbara, like 10 miles. So I might have to hitchhike into Santa Barbara and then hitchhike out of Santa Barbara. So it really depends where the on-ramp to the highway is in this place where I'm at, which I'll have to look at when I get closer to the road again. Right now I'm just, well, I could try hitchhiking here, but I wouldn't get very far. Am I gonna get out of America by hitchhiking? Well, if I like loop around southeastern seaboard and up, I could hitchhike into Canada. I'd like to show you guys some Canadian hitchhiking. The difficulty is data plans in Canada suck. Where I can actually have this truly unlimited data plan here in the US, there's no such thing in Canada. And anything where I'd be, you know, in the 100 gigabyte plus kind of data plan range is hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Good luck. I get it so soon? Yeah, hopefully. As the Impact said, I'll probably just get, if the channel keeps growing at the rate it is, I'll probably get partner before I get affiliate. My unlimited Verizon data plan costs $150 US a month. So it's not that cheap, but it's what makes this stream possible. So it's definitely something I'm willing to pay for. Because I could have had cheaper unlimited data only plans. The problem is I need Verizon because they're the most connected, most developed network. And they're the most expensive, of course, so. How do you afford to hitchhike through multiple countries? Well, the nice thing about hitchhiking is transportation is free. And nice thing about living in a tent is accommodation's free. Those are usually some of your biggest costs, those two things. So my expenses consist of food and like entertainment and like little incidental things. So depending on how much you're willing to sacrifice in the form of like comfort with nice food and foregoing entertainment, you can travel on next to no money a day if you're traveling by hitchhiking and living in a tent. With that said, on this trip I've spent a decent amount of money because I've gone out to eat a few times, I've stayed in a motel a few times, and a hostel once. So if you're traveling like this, you spend money pretty quick. But what I do is I work in Canada, I save up money, and then I quit my job and I travel. When the money runs out, I go back home, get a new job, and do it all over again. Places in the world where I want to travel I haven't been to yet. New Zealand is up there. Some of the European countries I haven't been to yet, like Czech Republic, And I never went to really Southern Europe, and I didn't do Italy, Spain, Portugal, those places. I'd like to check them out. I want to see some of Africa. I had a layover in Johannesburg, so I can't even say I've been to Africa. Layovers don't count, everyone. Hey, Lynx is awesome. I'm doing excellent. Had a nice night sleeping outside, and now we're walking back into town, and we'll be continuing south to Los Angeles. I'm doing really good. Looking for game, ladies. Morning. How's your camping out sleep? She's from Winnipeg. Winnipeg! The butt of every Canadian joke. That and Edmonton. I slept really well. I slept a little too well. I usually wake up naturally when the sun first comes out, but I slept until like almost, it was like just after 7. I'm like, whoa, it's been light for a while. I gotta get up. So, yeah, I slept a little too well. Have I spent more money in the past 16 days than you're expecting to? Yeah. Yeah, I have. With streaming and stuff, I've just had so much more like draw to like pay for some form of accommodation, both to charge all my batteries up so I know I'm like full, and also to try to figure some stuff out for the stream and stuff like that. So, and then also, like, rather than being really kind of dingy cheap with food and stuff and just eating bread from grocery stores, I've eaten out quite a few times, which has been fun. I liked kind of doing like a social eating stream at a different kind of restaurant. Like sushi last night was great, but that's all money that I didn't exactly expect to spend. But it has seemed so far that the generous people watching, whenever I end up spending money, like especially on food, they end up reimbursing me or more for it, which is crazy to me that people are donating money just based off of watching my stream. I appreciate it. It makes, I don't know, makes this, well, I told people I'd do this until I no longer enjoy it or I run out of money. And people donating as generously as they has, well, is making it more the, like, I might not run out of money, so this can go until I no longer enjoy it, which I don't think will be for quite a while. Let's make this your job. Yeah, as soon as I got my first donation, I said, you know what? Now I'm a professional hitchhiker. Because I quit my job to do this. I always quit my job before I go on a trip. So I don't have another career profession. So I kind of do this for a living, don't I? And what you do for a living, like whatever your profession is, you're a professional in that. So I think that makes me a professional hitchhiker. Next time I get a new batch of business cards, right now it says my name and then hitchhiker. Next batch of business cards, professional hitchhiker. Friendly, I know, friendly Manitoba. I always laugh when I see Manitoba plates. For those of you that don't know, their license plates say friendly Manitoba. What's your favorite tree to sleep over? Under, rather? One with some full, nice greenery that will protect me from the rain if need be. Also a nice, healthy looking tree. You gotta look at your trees before you sleep under them. Dead branches falling off trees have killed several people, so we try to not have that happen. excellent stream, good signal strength, clear audio and video. Awesome. Glad things are looking good for you guys. Have I been seriously injured while traveling? No, I haven't. Luckily. Knock on wood, that's my backpack, but we're calling it wood. Loving the idea. Good luck on my travels. I'll need all the luck I can get. I travel by generosity and luck, so thank you. We're 34 rides in and I've had a great time. Once I get it, we're almost at the end of this park here. And I'll have to see where I am and where I can navigate, or where I have to navigate to. Morning. Do you call your mom every day to travel? No, but this is live stream, so she gets to watch whenever she wants to. Sorry, my thing is loose. The thing that keeps you guys stable. Ever play video games? I don't really play video games anymore. I did for the past several years. I've watched Twitch sporadically on and off. I find it really relaxing to watch people play games. Helps me sleep and all that kind of stuff. So, like I'd watch stuff that I found relaxing. Like I'd watch StarCraft years ago. I'd watch. Well, if I really want to fall asleep, as I said before, Hearthstone. Puts me right out. And I didn't have any like streamers that I was a regular to. I'd just kind of like pick a game I felt like watching and scroll through the browse and then pick a game. But I chose Twitch because I think it's the largest live streaming platform. And I think it's the best for discoverability. Like, it's a lot easier to find smaller channels through Twitch than it is through like YouTube streaming. So that's what kind of thought there. Alright, we're back on the actual road here. Pull off to the side, look at a map. That's my backpack that's squeaking. The phone that's streaming has a step counter. The only thing is I'm holding it and I'm trying to be semi-stable with it. So it might not pick that up accurately. Maybe I should turn it on my backup phone. Maps. What would I do without you, Google Maps? Snorestone, yeah. Someone said that last time I brought it up. Where are we? It's a decent walk. It's a few kilometers. Oh well, we got a few kilometer walk to go. Yeah, and we're not in Santa Barbara yet. So, we're just before Santa Barbara. But let's do this. Alright, this will be a walking stream for a little bit yet, guys. So, hope you don't mind watching me walk. I don't mind walking. It'll be a while yet before we're, well, not that long, but we got a few kilometers to go. I think you stay hydrated, but I did drink just before I started walking, so hopefully we're doing all right, hydration-wise. Just have good walking / hiking shoes. I've got kind of weird shoes. So, story behind them is, well, I'm kind of picky about my hitchhiking boots. I don't like using like proper hiking boots, like with like rubber rands and like you're like kind of, they look like hiking boots. I just like having a full grain leather upper shoe with a decent tread on it. Like, no rubber rand on it or anything like that. Rand is like would be like your toe cap and your heel cap. Like kind of protects the toe from when you scuff it on things and stuff. It just looks really hikey. And I bring one pair with me, one pair of shoes. So I want it to work both in the bush and in the city. So I found a pair of like full grain leather upper boots at a secondhand store. A pair of Frye boots, F-R-Y-E. But they had a Goodyear welted sole on it rather than like a proper treaded sole. So I took them to a cobbler and paid them to put a proper tread on it. So those are my boots. Since you started hitchhiking, how much has your reading skills improved with Twitch Chat? I still suck at it, but I guess I'm getting better. I have to play that song now, Hitching a Ride, the Green Day song. How many calories do I eat when I have a day of walking? I don't track my calories. I kind of just eat what I can, however much I can. I never eat enough, but I should be probably eating 3,000 plus when I'm doing days where I'm walking a lot, but I usually wouldn't. Ever thought about writing my experiences into a book? I've thought about it and people have told me that I should do that. I've never written anything down. I'm a really slow writer. It takes me a long time to get thoughts from my head onto paper. So maybe down the road, but for right now, we're doing it live. Good morning from California. Kills a lot. Yeah, these boots are made for walking, but that's just what they'll do. How do you find a place to sleep and camp at night? Google. Like Google Maps is good when you see like when you're looking at a place and you see all of a sudden a big green area. That might be a place I might look at. Last night I got shown several places by the person that drove me into the town. They showed me a couple places that might work, and I might have used one of those places. I might have also not used one of those places. I plead the fifth. If you do want to see where I may or may not have camped last night, I have an Instagram below. My most recent post was where I was definitely just setting up my tent in the morning to do a photo shoot, but definitely not camping there. Does it ever get boring walking so much? Not when you guys are here. You guys make it interesting. But I'm good at occupying my mind. All my trips where I haven't been live streaming, I don't know. I kind of just like zone out, daydream. I don't really get that bored. which I think is a good quality to have if you're hitchhiking, because there's a lot of downtime, a lot of walking, sometimes really long waits before you get a ride. You gotta be patient. How much weight am I carrying? 60-ish pounds base weight. A lot of that extra weight is from all the streaming equipment, batteries specifically. Batteries are heavy. I was camping in Russia, by the way. Did you stay in some snowy areas? I slept on snow 2 nights in Russia. I was there in October, so it was shoulder season, working my way into winter. Western Russia was still green and pretty warm. Once I got central and eastern, things cooled down a lot. I think my coldest night was around -10 Celsius with a 0-degree rated sleeping bag. So that wasn't ideal. The thing about sleeping bag ratings is usually the rating they advertise is a certain level of comfort rating. It's like you'll be comfortable given certain conditions to this temperature. But they also have another rating, and that's the extreme rating. And that rating pretty much means you will survive. And that rating's a lot lower than the comfort rating. So using a 0-degree bag at -10, I wasn't that warm, but I did get a little bit of sleep, and I wasn't in danger of hypothermia or anything like that. If you walk to Minnesota, give me supplies: mosquito suit, bow in 3 hours, rain suit, rope, and a gold pan. That's how we're financing the trip, everyone. We're prospecting. Solar blanket panel charges you walk in the sunshine. Well, it wouldn't work that well today, would it? People have said that, other people say they're not that efficient. I don't know what to think. It might be worth investing in one at some point just to try it out. I can give a gear review. £60, that's a lot, mate. Yes, it is. Yeah. A lot of that's the streaming weight. Usually my base weight's in like the 35 to 40 pounds. I've got a lot of weight and stuff that I wouldn't usually bring. Given the amount of time you've spent traveling outside, I'm curious, have you ever experienced anything paranormal? Maybe UFO sightings or something else? I haven't, but you know who has? River and Joseph. If you haven't seen that clip, the vampire clip, or that whole VOD of them driving me, you should check it out. Those guys have seen some shit. Those guys picked me up 2 days ago, and they were a riot. It was great. Talked conspiracy theories, we talked vampires and random stuff like that, chakras. Sidewalk colors. So those 2 white lines with the yellow line in there, that's the bicycle path for each direction, and then this is the walking path. Speaking of vampires, Team Edward or Team Jacob? I don't think I'm educated enough on the topic to give an informed answer. We did go through Forks, Washington, which is apparently where they filmed Twilight, so that's exciting. Still woke up at night from that VOD fearing vampires. Yeah, that dude was talking about vampires and like something like psychic vampire stuff, and I'm like, have you ever done some, vampirism kind of stuff? He's like, yeah, tried it. I'm like, did you have their permission? No. Just kind of grabbed their arm. What's the end destination? Don't have one. We're hitchhiking until I run out of money or I no longer enjoy it. With that said, I've been hitchhiking on and off the past 4 years, so I still enjoy it. Get ready to join an organization. Yeah, this could be this could go on my resume after this, eh? I'm really just doing it for the experience and the slot on my resume, right? I don't actually enjoy this. This is all about the end game, where I get a solid job at the end of it. But I agree. I think this is good life experience. And if at the end of this I wanted to get into the workforce in some way, I think you can leverage this type of experience pretty well. I'm just not sure what I'm going to do with my life, so. For those of you that have been around this channel for a while, we're in walking stream mode, which we do spend a lot of time just walking. That's just how the stream is. If I've ever gotten lucky while hitchhiking. How I've answered this previously is, I've said if you hitchhike enough, you're gonna see and do just a lot of different things. Every kind of different things. So I'll let you draw your own conclusions from that. I will say that if you do plan on trying hitchhiking, don't go into it expecting it to be some kind of crazy sex-fueled travel, because that's not it. You're going to be dirty most of the time, you're going to smell a lot of the time, you're going to be bored a lot of the time, you're going to be tired a lot of the time. It's not that glamorous, but I enjoy it, and I enjoy the challenge of it, so. Extreme Snickers? Yeah, you know what? If I look and there's a choice between regular Snickers and Extreme Snickers, I'll get the Extreme Snickers. Cool raves, house parties. I've been invited over to people's houses all the time. It's not really that many parties, I'd say. And not, that bike startled me. Made a weird noise as it went by. And no raves. Should get a foldable bike. You know, that might actually be kind of cool. What's the lightest, like, a little kind of portable bike gets? I think if you get one, how small would they get? So that could be kind of nice for this part of the thing. I do like walking, but I like biking even more. Any scary encounters with wild animals? Not really. Twice in Germany, of all places, I had like a wild pig or boar like snorting around my tent on 2 different nights. But I never carry any good food because I'm a hitchhiker. So they snorted around a little bit and then they left. Yeah, I know there's bikes that fold up. I'm just curious how small they fold up and how heavy they are. Alright, just adjusting, rolling up the sleeves a bit. Maybe a skateboard. Well, yeah, they're portable. Thing is, I've got this thing on my back. I feel like that would make skateboarding awkward. Oh, was there an Extreme Snickers clip? I haven't seen it. I'll have to check it out though. Snickers, sponsor me, come on! What's taking you so long? 20 to 30 pounds, that's rough. Have I ever read On the Road? Yeah, I read it once. When I started hitchhiking, one of my friends from a while ago gave me a copy of the book and I slowly read it as I traveled. It's like the stereotypical hitchhiker's Bible. It's interesting. It's a decent read. I can recommend it. Jack Kerouac. Comfortable saying how much money I saved up for this trip? I think I had between 4 and 5 grand. I'm from Vancouver Island, Canada, Western Canada. I'm from an island. From a small town next to a small city. Have the original version as all one paragraph and wasn't edited by his publisher. It's even more ridiculous. I could see that, yeah, his kind of writing style being like really rambling, yeah. That might actually be an interesting read. I'll have to see if I can get my hands on that at some point. I'm not from Vancouver. I'm from Vancouver Island. Vancouver is on the mainland. It's on the actual continent. The largest city on Vancouver Island is Victoria, and I'm 3 hours from there. We're just outside Santa Barbara, California. Not in Santa Barbara, but in the general area. My mods have been telling me that now that the channel's grown a decent amount, I should not be advertising my exact location all the time. So going forward, we're gonna have to see how we want to do the location thing, because that's an obvious question. People are like, oh, where are you at? But at some point, we probably won't advertise my exact location. Went to Victoria in 2014. What do you think of Victoria? I like Victoria, it's a very nice city. Oh, for Canada Day? Yeah, that'd be fun. Stuff around Parliament. Victoria is actually the capital of British Columbia. A lot of people think Vancouver would be, it's the largest city, it would make sense. But Victoria is the provincial capital. Be interesting if they could build a set of bridges joining Vancouver Island to the mainland. And people are split on that. A lot of people from Vancouver Island, they're like, that would bring too many people to Vancouver Island. They kind of like their little small island. It's not that small, but like it kind of deters people from coming there too much. And it would be a huge investment. Like, it would be a very large bridge. It'd be a very large bridge. So the people that live on Vancouver Island are split on whether they want a bridge or not, but it has been discussed.
on the Hippo bus, everything was downtown, which was nice. Yeah, Victoria's a very nice downtown. It's a cool city. Interesting population. University of Victoria's there, so there's a lot of young people. It's kind of the place to be on Vancouver Island for a young professional. Once you get really further north of Victoria, your employment options are a bit limited. Like, North Island, like, it's a resource economy. It's fishing, it's logging. Historically, it's coal mining, but not really much anymore. And tourism. So, yeah, that's what people do. You take a ferry, you fly. It's just under 2 hours to take a ferry from like Vancouver to Vancouver Island. So I say about PEI and the Confederation Bridge, and it's a good thing now. I don't know. I don't really have a fixed opinion on whether I want a bridge or not. Honestly, I'd probably like one because I do go to the island quite a bit to visit, and the ferry just adds a whole lot of time to that journey. Because yeah, the ferry's whatever, an hour 45. But also you have to like show up at the terminal early and wait for that ferry. And if you're driving and it's busy, then you might have a few sailing wait. And the ferries run like every 2 hours, so sometimes you spend the better part of a day just sitting at the ferry terminal, which isn't very fun. When's my birthday? Will I be traveling during it? My birthday is June 20th. I'd probably still be traveling during it. Don't see why I wouldn't be. Thought Victoria was for retirement and young people. That's true too. A lot of people come to Vancouver Island to retire. The climate's very mild, both in the summer and winter. It doesn't get very cold in winter, it doesn't get very warm in the summer, so it's quite, yeah. Kind of jobs I've worked to save up. Last few jobs have been working in the outdoor industry, selling outdoor gear and equipment. Tent, sleeping bags, sleeping pads, apparel. That's what I do to save money. It kind of makes sense. I spend a lot of time outside. Birthday party stream. Yeah, I'm curious where I'll be in June. That's why they created bridges in town so people can avoid ferries and delays. Yeah. And it would be a big economic boost for the island as well and stuff like that. People are still split on it though. Hey, Gas Inc. I have one sister, two stepsisters, two stepbrothers, stepmom, stepdad. Got a big mixed family. Yeah, wouldn't that be funny if we had a, like, if this stream was sponsored by, I don't know, North Face. But what we're really looking for is that Snickers sponsor. Come on, Snickers. Get with the program. How do I eat? I was gonna go the direction of like just taking that literally with my mouth and chewing and make sure I chew my food into small enough pieces that I can swallow it without choking on it. I go to grocery stores, I pick up bread and stuff. On this stream itself, I've actually gone out to eat a few times. So, I don't know, with hitchhiking I'm usually around civilization, so it's not a problem to find food. Ever listen to music while traveling? Or did I? Not really. Actually, when I've been hitchhiking, the only time I ever listened to music was when I was in Australia last fall, and there were these really annoying flies that would fly around your eyes, your ears, and they didn't bite, but they were just really annoying and pests. And like when a fly flies right next to your ear, it like just messes with your brain. So I'd put music in just so I wouldn't hear the flies. Definitely not a Greyhound bus sponsor. Yeah, for those of you who've been watching the stream for a while, I started hitchhiking because I didn't like the Greyhound. So there was a Snickers emote. They got rid of the Snickers emote. What a shame. That's horrible. Chance you'll be in Colorado? I'd love to go to Colorado. I'll try to go to Colorado. Oh, okay, it's for Rocket League. A beautiful North Face jacket. Trademark. Yeah, I didn't get this from my job working in the outdoor industry. I got this at Value Village, which is a thrift store. And based off the serial number on it, it's from 2001. This is like a vintage jacket, but it's just a fleece jacket. Like, not that much has changed in the fleece technology world, so you don't need the latest and greatest in fleece. It's pretty simple. It's a polyester jacket. Bread, where do you start without squishing it? I squish it and I eat it squished. Freeganism? I have dumpster dived a little bit. I don't know exactly if freeganism has an exact definition, but I've, depending on where I'm at, if I'm in a small town, local grocery stores will quite often have their bread products separated in their own bag, and I have no problem eating some day-old bread that they can no longer sell but still good, so. Don't worry, we're gonna re-add Snickers and Extreme Snickers through Better TTV. Hitch Live until we get that partner. Okay, sounds good. We're gonna get that Snickers partnership. That's the whole goal of this entire stream, is to get a Snickers partnership. You monster, don't squish the bread. I will eat the squished bread. It's fine. It's about sustaining myself, not about having beautiful, fresh, fluffy bread. Bagel stores sell day-old bagels for super cheap too. I'll have to look into that. Value Village is awesome. I shop there all the time. I actually worked there for a while. It made me not like them as much. It's a for-profit company. They pay per weight to charitable organizations that give them stuff for Value Village to sell itself, and they throw out so much stuff. I cycle through product really quick, and if it sits for, like, at our store, like, more than a week or two, it gets chucked, not donated somewhere else, thrown in a compactor or recycled. And recycled as in, like, just, if it's metal, like metal recycling, like it gets destroyed. So I honestly prefer to shop at like actual charity run thrift stores, because I don't know, I feel like I'm actually supporting a good cause. We're at Value Village. It is a for-profit company, but they do have a lot of good stuff, and they get a lot more stuff than a lot of the small charity run stores would get. Not Twitch partner, Snicker partner. Yeah, I'm never gonna get Twitch partnership, but I might get a Snickers partnership. Ever thought about doing the PCT? Yeah, I think I'd enjoy doing some through hiking. Maybe I'll do that at some point. I don't think I could live stream that. Don't think there's cell reception on most of that, but it's something I've looked at. I might do something like that in the future. I think I'd get quite a bit of enjoyment out of doing that. What are you using for streaming? Do you have a small computer? No, it's literally just streaming directly off my phone, which is an LG G4. It's an old phone. It's a 3-year-old phone. A wide-angle lens and a shotgun microphone with a dead cat on it. Snickers has some amount of nuts in them, right? Yeah, that's kind of why I choose them, because they've got a bit of protein and fats that a lot of candy bars don't have. So yeah, I stream from my phone, and then I have, they call it a jet pack. It's like a little thing with a SIM card in it, and it receives Verizon signal. I'm on the Verizon network, and broadcasts a Wi-Fi signal to my broadcasting device. And I have an antenna on my back, which takes whatever signal I get or collects more signal. So. Any viewers pick me up yet? Not yet. I'm guessing it's gonna happen at one day. I just don't know what day that's gonna be. Good morning from CA, as in California, CA, or CA Canada. If it's from CA California, then good morning from California as well, because we're in California. I have to look at where I'm at. I might have to go down that road. Actually, I think I have to go down that road. Yeah, I don't mind it being for profit. It's just how much stuff they throw out. A lot of that stuff is good stuff, and like when I was working there, I was trying to like get stuff for like my place, like plates and cutlery and stuff like that, and so much of that stuff was good stuff that, you know, it could just be donated to people, low income kind of people, but they just throw it in the garbage. And that was part of my job too, throwing out perfectly good product because it didn't move in like 2 weeks. Yeah. Well, I just crossed this road, but I'll have to cross back, but we'll go this way first. Yeah, my highway on-ramp is down there. Good morning, Charge in the chat. Yeah. Twitch, I tell ya. Eureka. Didn't I go through Eureka already? Was that... Did we make it through Eureka? I forget where that is. Humboldt County. Did we already go through there? Oh yeah. Someone asked where I'm going. I don't have a specific destination. I'm heading south right now. I'll probably be in LA by the end of today. And then I'm probably heading east through Arizona, New Mexico, Texas. That direction. We'll see. Orchid Nitrox. If you roll through Texas, I'll be sure to try to help out. Hey, it'd be much appreciated. I still haven't met any viewers, haven't had any viewer rides. I'd like to meet some of you guys. It kind of probably makes sense, like, I hitchhike, I travel by meeting strangers, so I don't have a problem with meeting strangers from the internet as well. So yeah, if anyone's kind of along my path, and you want to just meet up even for just coffee or something like that, then I'm definitely down for that. Morning, Ty. How is it going, my man? We're just outside Santa Barbara. Gonna catch a ride to LA today, probably. I loop back up around through Minnesota, you buy a Snickers, Snickers great candy. Snickers. Sponsor me. Come on. Am I making logs of the places you visited or GPS route? I think the extent of my logs, which I didn't start until maybe like day 7 or so, is I try to get a picture with every driver I get, and then I post it on Instagram, and on Instagram I give the ride number, their name, where they picked me up and where they dropped me off. So if you want to see the different types of people that pick me up hitchhiking and like the different locations I went to, if you look at my Instagram, you'll kind of have an idea of where I've been. That only started partway through Oregon. Also, we're keeping all the VODs that we get from this channel, and we try to keep them updated about my current locations. So we do have video of pretty much everyone that's picked me up hitchhiking. We have video of that. Be in your neck of the woods soon? Are you in the LA area? I can't read the Boomhauer. Is that what your name is? I can't read the first part of people's names. My lens covers it. Just want to show those of you that don't believe I'm in. This is the highway I've been on for most of this trip. 101. We're continuing south. Oh, Doomhauer. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Oh, person's getting pulled over. Jeez. Yeah, LA. Well, I'll be in LA probably this evening. I have a place to stay, I think, from someone I know in real life from a few years ago. He's a motorcycle police officer. I don't think he'll give me a ride. But it startled me. He like went on the intercom thing. He's like, pull to the right. I'm like, shit, where did I pull over? Where did I go? The right is traffic. Yeah, Doomhauer. I'll be in LA. If you want to come say hi, we can try and do something. Came right by me around the 101. Yeah, actually that's happened a couple times. People come in, they're like, oh, I'm from this place. And I went right past them. Should get a smartwatch that logs my miles of walking. That should be a pretty good idea. The only problem with that is it's another thing I have to recharge. Oh, this is going to be brutal. What's Twitch's opinion on jaywalking? Do we know? Do they approve of it? There's no cross signal to get across this road. And there's a police officer right there. Well, this is gonna be sketchy. Hide cam when you do it. Okay, I'm just gonna wait for the light to change for me, for the walk sign to go on. It's just a really quick walk sign, so holy shit, that's a really quick light. It's a really quick walk sign. I don't know. No, that crosses that road. I have to cross this road. I know there's one there, but there's none to cross over here. So I just quickly ran across the, while the walk sign was on, I just did a quick little jog because I felt like getting some exercise. So, you might see that sign. I'm not going to walk past that sign though. Yeah, none of you saw anything. Nothing. What sign should we run? I'm not using the not a murder sign right now. I know you guys like that sign. We're gonna keep things, you know, fairly non-murdery. Yeah, we'll go to the beach, probably. Yeah, it didn't look like anything to anyone, did it? Did it? Canadian A? Should we try Canadian A? How are we feeling? Thanks for following Anthony SBC. Sorry, I've not been really thanking followers for the past little while. When things are chill, I'd still like to thank followers for following the channel. Not a murderer. Where's April and Andrea when you need them? No, I don't think I'm going to use the murderer sign. Oh, let's throw out Canadian. And then also if the police are around, because they pulled over that girl, then I can play the innocent Canadian card. But I'm not actually doing anything illegal. Just the police will ask you questions when you're hitchhiking and stuff, which is fine. That's expected. They're just looking out for me. This is a huge on-ramp. I like this bag, but I hate this bag at the same time, and that's why. Hitchhiking's only illegal in certain states and certain areas. There's a section on legality below. In the 80s, I hitchhiked all the states for 2 years. That's awesome. Yeah, not many people do it anymore. I don't think things have changed that much. People think they have, but I don't think humans have changed that much. You can still hitchhike. It's really busy here, which is both good, but bad because I can't really talk with you guys. Oh. It's so nice of me to give thumbs up to all. But yeah, we're back to a hitchhiking stream, everyone. That's what you came here for, that's what we are. This is, at its core, a hitchhiking stream. We just aren't always hitchhiking. Yeah, I bring a tent with me, a little one-man tent. Marmot Tungsten 1P. Ideally, I'd walk further down the on-ramp so people could see me from further. But there's a sign right here that says I can't go any further, so. Maybe I'll use my south sign. This is still 101 South. At least it's not an accounting stream. Yeah, yesterday we were talking accounting for a bit. I don't think it'll take too long here. Looking for Canadians? Yeah, people are mixed on this sign. I might use my south sign. Because technically this road is going east at this point, but it's still Highway 101 South. It says Canadian. Like, not Canada, Canadian. But you guys are probably right. But you should just tell April and Andrea that, because they made this sign for me. Yeah, train hopping is pretty tough on the laws. You can get in some decent trouble for that. Agree about the sign? Alright, we'll use the south sign. Alright. April, Andrea. Chat doesn't think your sign's effective. So. Having a south sign has seemed to be the most effective sign that we've used on the trip. I think direction is the most useful thing. I've never used humorous signs before, like not a murderer, Canadian A sign. I've always just used descriptive signs, but I thought it'd be fun to try something a little different. Have a sign that says south and a shirt that says north? Yeah, we're confusing everyone. South or north, which is it?
pretty high traffic on-ramp. I don't think this will take that long. Yeah, you know, looking for game lanes north on the back and turn around, you want to go the other way. That's what I did the first time I hitchhiked across Canada. I had a big East Please sign. And then when I got to St. John's, Newfoundland, and I wanted to head back west, all I did was flip the sign around right west, home for Christmas, because it was December, and used that to get home. So I've done that for a 7,000 one way, 7,000 kilometer the other way trip. One sign. Well, one piece of cardboard, two signs, I guess. When I get in, say hi, I'm Justin Trudeau. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because. Yep. Okay. Do you want to pull over a bit more? Yeah. Now just one thing, I am documenting the process of hitchhiking, so this is a camera, that's okay? That's fine? Alright. Just want to make sure. Does the trunk close a little loose? Okay. Oh, okay. Alright, I think we're still locked. Oh. There we go. Alright, well I really appreciate you grabbing me. Thank you. Sorry?
I did some hitchhiking around in my days.
Yeah? We're all around the US, international?
Well, mostly in California here, up and down the coast.
Yeah. What's your name?
My name's Ian.
Ian? Trevor.
What's your name?
Trevor.
Trevor. Good to see you, Trevor. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, so I'm from Canada.
Upload that onto YouTube?
Actually, this is live.
Oh, it's on YouTube Live? Oh,
this is on Twitch TV Live. There's 100 people watching.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The purpose of this trip is to show people what hitchhiking is like. I've done it in 25 countries. I've been picked up 700 plus times, and I want to show people my experience with it.
Okay, well, show them up here how we're about to...
That's more...
Let's ask them all a question. No, do you guys think I should...
Let's see. It still says I have decent connection, but we'll see. Oh, okay. I specifically chose Verizon.